it's been since my brother and I began to see things other people can't see. My big brother, he was so sweet and kind. He was the only one I could open up to about these visions. After our mother died, he was my only family.
So this is Himuro Mansion.
My brother was in search of someone. Junsei Takamine, a famous novelist, and a man my brother was very indebted to, disappeared while researching a book. When he told me that he got a lead on Mr. Takamine's whereabouts, I felt uneasy, like he was going far away.
The forbidden rituals of this area. It looks like Mr. Takamine was doing research into them. I wonder if his group is still here.
Well, if you haven't read the name tag already, this is Fatal Frame, the PlayStation 2 version. There's a box of film on the floor. Type 14 film, I found Type 14 film. I think I can use it with my camera. Camera controls. While holding the camera, press the circle button to take shooting stance and to enter finder mode. You can take photos with the X or R1 button while in finder mode. While in finder mode, you can control the player's viewpoint with the left analog stick. Square button to move finder quickly, triangle to turn around. Use the right analog stick to move around while in shooting stance. Enter the tutorial by selecting scraps under file in the menu. There is an angry looking mask on the wall. As a side note, I finally forgot enough about this game to give it another go. It's like one of my favorite series to play through since it's so unique. Everything is crushed by the fallen beam, almost beyond recognition. I'll try to catch everything here. Let's see. Can I... It's kind of janky. Because I am playing controller, so... Mr. Takamine should be in the mansion somewhere. I've got to find him fast. Something large beyond the lattice. Yeah, something large beyond the lattice. It kind of looks like a person covered with cloth. And this is where it messes with your controls. Because you use the left analog stick to move around, right? And then you go into Finder mode, and you use the right analog stick. And this, they don't really tell you, but you capture those little tidbits. And you can go into... Which button is it? Ah, triangle. Photo mode, and you can protect those. There's a hole in the floor. There's a hole in the floor, too dark to see into. Something fell from the ceiling. Or something fell from the ceiling? Obviously. Nothing there. I can't. The beam tore a hole through the floor. Floor makes an awful noise. Better stay back. Well, I'm not, so. Anything there? Nope. How about there? Nope. There's an old camera here. I think I can take a shot. Ah, the save and the album. There we go. Check out the album really quick. Edit album data, sure. I don't know how this works. So... Move... And then... Oh, I see now. So game data, right? And then you buffer it. Oop. And then you move it. Gotcha. Alright. I couldn't figure that out before. Save. So now there should be a thing now, right? Oh. Oh, that's a complicated set of buttons. Alright, anyway. I just want to get that set up. There is a broken partition screen here. What's cool is you can also move the flashlight with the right stick. I tried playing this with the intentional graphics, but it just looks nicer when it's played in HD. There are countless eerie handprints here. Red handprints. Is it blood? And I like how you can go first person. Rope Hallway Man. Another for the books. There's a big mirror, but it only shows my own reflection. And ropes. There's a board nailed to the door. Probably been there for a while. I'll try another room. Been there a while. There was something here, wasn't there? Yeah, man. Guess not. Fine. Moving on. Before I look at anything. Oh, come on. Ah, there's a quip or something. I guess not. There's an old suit of armor here. Doesn't seem to be just for show. It's seen some hard use. Okay. There are lots of antiques here, but in poor repair. The owner's hobby, maybe. There's an old lion mask, many other antiques too. Collecting was the owner's hobby? Oop, come on. Nothing there. Oh, there's lots of antiques here. They might have been worth something at some point. Isn't anything special in the drawer. Nope, there. Man looking down. Probably like, dude, what are you looking at my stuff for? Dust has been disturbed around the sunken fireplace as if it had been used recently. There's an old clock here. It's been stopped for a while. There are cobwebs. Makes you think there's something there, but there's not. The staircase has fallen down. Yep, obviously. The books are falling apart. I can't even read the covers. This one? There aren't any books of real interest here. Old books, they're about dark rituals. Did they belong to the man that lived here? Angry man. Yeah, whenever there's like a glowy blue thing or that orange thing in the corner, as well, there's a picture somewhere. Some of the quick ones are a real pain. There's a broken partition screen here. Oop, come on. There's an old folding screen here. It might have been pretty once, but it's faded now. Before I pick that up, there's a black padlock on the door. The old folding screen here might have been pretty once. Okay. I don't feel anybody's presence behind the sliding screen. Hi. Oh, come on. There isn't anything in the drawers of the chest. Right. No other thing there. Staircase has fallen down. Probably been down a while. Nothing to do with Takamine. And no, the whole game is not like black and white. It gets color later.
This notebook, it's Mr. Takamine's. That was Mr. Takamine, so he did come here.
Shooting ghosts. Holding up the camera with the circle button and pressing the shutter with the X button to attack ghosts when the target is inside the circle. Mystical power accumulates. The damage you inflict on the ghost goes up as you accumulate more power in the camera. Where you have the ghost in your viewfinder and the circle glows, take a shot. You can inflict heavy damage when you take a shot during a shutterbug moment, which I may or may not do. I've seen that before. Whoop. Whoop. That's the easy one. See if I can get a harder one. Come on, come on, come on. Orange. Zero shot, special shot.
I captured a ghost with this camera. This camera has the power to expose things the normal eye can't see. I remember the incident from which I learned of its unique power to capture ghosts.
Yes. And let's see. I have to protect these. Okay, so he was the bound man. And you have the running animation and the slow animation. Since we do not have the key to the upper, the door to the entrance is open, but I'm sure it was just closed a while ago. Oh, ghost dude. Auto-closing, that's not a good sign. That thing's still there.
It's been 2 weeks since I last heard from my brother. But he left a note that led me to this place. I felt as though something was calling me here. Mafuyu.
The strangling ritual, first night.
My brother was here. What is this place? Did someone just...
And now we're a different character. A huge beam has fallen from the ceiling and it's blocking half of the entrance. I think they have different interactions. Everything is crushed by the fallen beam almost beyond recognition. Alright, so that's the same. Lattice looks like person covered in cloth. Okay. Front door won't open as if something is holding it. Seems sealed by a powerful force. Oh, that's not good. Is there like a... Nope. Alright. There's an angry-looking mask on the wall. And then her version of this. There's something on the floor. Herbal medicine. I got herbal medicine. Neat. There's this. The beam tore a hole through the floor. Floor makes an awful noise. Stay back. Alright. So that's the same. Save point. There's a broken partition screen. Yep. Cold air is flowing in through a big hole in the floor. Something fell through here. Slightly different. There's an old camera here. I think I can take a shot. Actually, from this view right here, this is what the game, I think, originally looks like. Take the opportunity to offload our pictures. Large. So I want to move. Oh yeah, it's gonna be annoying. Well, let's take the opportunity to go back in here as well. Okay. Oi! Get! I don't have a camera with me yet. Small piece of paper on the floor. It looks like a piece of a notebook. Research notes. September 12th. Now there is another rope. Another rope. I put the piece of notebook in my file. Yeah, there's only one. What's it? There are countless eerie handprints here. Red handprints. Is it blood? You've seen that.
Did something happen to my brother?
I picked up my brother's camera and notebook from the floor. Camera, Mom's old camera. My brother had this with him. I found a new note inside Mofuyu's notebook. Mofuyu's notebook. Himuro Mansion investigation. Himuro Mansion was once the home of a large landowner that controlled vast areas of land. They also say that the site held some special significance that had to do with Shinto rituals of the region. I couldn't find any detailed books about these Shinto rituals, though. The last master of the Himuro family line massacred his entire household. Later, another family that tried to live there disappeared because of incidents like these. Nobody visits the mansion today, and it lies in ruins. Maybe that's why there aren't any accounts of the Shinto rituals and why the exact location of the place isn't recorded anywhere. September 24th. I've had a bad feeling ever since I came to this mansion. I'm leaving notes in this notebook just in case anything happens to me. I've got to find Mr. Takamine and the others fast. I hope it's not too late. There are many other notes and news articles inside the notebook. Man on the beam.
Always more ropes.
Get off the beam, buddy. Only one showing reflected in the mirror. Who could that woman be? Obviously you! Doors don't shut, it won't open. I don't think there is any things here, and also I think it's auto run. I believe there's probably some interaction here too. Ah, the wall is destroyed. Wood scattered like some powerful animal wreaked havoc here. Okay, we've seen that. Seen it. Line mask in the chest of drawers. There's a medicine container near the ornamental line mask. Herbal medicine. Neat. So seen it. There are several pieces of paper in the drawer. It looks like part of a black notebook. Black notebook scrap. Plot of my next work. Junsei Takamine. A series of murders in a country village. Dead bodies turn up one after another. Murders that resemble cruel Shinto rituals of legend in the area. The acts of a man sworn to revenge and the strange correlation between those acts and the folklore. The man is gradually more and more influenced by the legends. The work will be the story of this man, proceeding in parallel with the tales of the local lore. Records of the past discovered after an earthquake. The story gradually blurs the boundary between the present and the past. July 24th, about Himuro Mansion. Himuro Mansion is known as the home of a large landowner that controlled this region. But they say it was originally the place a shrine was built for performing a certain Shinto ritual passed down through the generations. But the people of that time kept the ritual a deep and dark secret. They were even forbidden to speak its name aloud. Today, almost no accounts of the ritual exists aside from a smattering of folklore legends. Found a news clipping inside the notebook. There are news articles inside the notebook. Alright. News clipping. The earthquake the other day destroyed all 5 mirrors, the holy mirrors, which were artifacts kept for centuries in the 5 shrines. These mirrors represent the 5 gods' protection over this region. Most commonly known for the 5 Gods Festival, held every 10 years, when all 5 mirrors gather in one shrine. The priests of the shrine hope that this isn't a bad omen. I put the notebook in the news article in my file. Okay. Antiques, alright. Hey. Bro Shadow. Bro! Looks like there's something inside the drawer of chests. Okay. Some more film. It's like bro wasn't very thorough when he went through here. Box of film in front of the broken staircase. Falling down. Seen it. Falling apart. Can't read covers. Any real interest? Okay, that's all the same. Ah, come on. The clock stopped at 11:45. It's been stopped for a while. There are cobwebs. There's an old folding screen here. It might have been pretty well, it's faded now. Alright. I think the new thing added was the 11:45. Partition. Doesn't seem to be the same with those things. It's locked. I hear something on the other side of the door. Maybe someone's in there. Well, something is in there, because they're chanting some weird stinking thing. Any presents? Nope. Hey, I'm clearly trying to go this way. There's something on the floor. More herbal medicine. Is there anything in the trust? Alright. And I believe I want to run down this. Ah. I don't know how you catch that.
Should I take a photo?
Camera controls too. In Finder mode, you can see things that can't be seen with a naked eye. Try taking a photo in the controller if the controller vibrates or you hear strange noises. Alright. It's a door. No folding screen in the photo. A door appeared where the screen should be. Well, let's take the opportunity to view into the photos. Shadow, paint on beam. Don't need that. Alright.
Just like in the photo.
There seems to be a hidden door behind the folding screen. Oh, hey, fam.
I can't find the key. Where is it?
Huh. The votive lamp is lit. I wonder who lit it. You can get more positioned that way. This votive lamp is not lit. Physics. They exist. Alright, so it's gonna be a repeat for every single votive lamp. It's held by a powerful force. Something on the floor. Herbal medicine. Cool. The door is nailed shut. It can't be open. I can't open it. Anything? Nope. Wow.
That woman in a kimono is coming.
Wandering man. Oh yeah, now it's creepy. There's a small piece of paper on the chest. It looks like a news clipping. Late yesterday, a human body with no limbs was found in Himuro Mountain, located in the southern region of the prefecture. The body's hands, feet, and head were all torn off. The police is investigating the case as both a murder and accident. The body has not been identified, but it is believed to be a man around the age of 30. The police is also taking into consideration the fact that a body mutilated in the same manner was found in the same location 15 years ago. There's a pretty ornamental dish on the chest of drawers. Sliding doors being held by some powerful force. A scroll with the picture of flowers on it is hanging here. It's faded and sad now. There's a box of film underneath the windowsill. Type 37 film. It looks like a new roll of film. I wonder if Mfuyu left it here. The window is nailed shut. I can't open it to look outside. Anything? Nope. The paper shade lamp is lit. Okay. Oi, what are you doing in there? Ah, fake out. Can't take a picture of it. I'm way too slow.
What was that?
I found a tape recorder in the closet. It's covered with dust, but it seems to work. An audio tape has been left inside the tape recorder. White tape number 1. An audio tape with a white label. It stopped in the middle. And that thing opened over there. 2 of these? Okay. Same thing. Alright. Well, looks like we're safe for now, so... file, right? I believe we saw this. Yeah. Saw it. Okay, this is new. August 20th, Mr. Takamine needs some background material for his next work. There's a book about Himuro Mansion by a certain folklorist, and I'm supposed to look for it. A book about Shinto rituals and the legends from every part of the country. Author, Ryozo Munakata, title unknown. August 22nd, I can't find the book, but I did some checking on the folklorist. I found out he moved into Himuro Mansion to do research on it, but after some certain event, he and his whole family disappeared. I couldn't find the book, but I found a news article from that period about it. It's a small missing person story, but it might be helpful as background material. September 20, well, let's see, earthquake last... Okay. September 10th, 11 a.m. It looks like the earthquake last month and the murders in that village have something to do with Himuro Mansion. The stuff is probably all going into Mr. Takamine's next book. He really seems to be into the subject matter. His output rate should be good. September 10th, 4 p.m. The entrance door is broken. When in the world did that happen? It won't open. I'll have to find another way out. Oh. Okay, so editor Ogata's notes about the folklorist that lived in the mansion. Mansion and Takamine's next work. Editor Ogata's notes 3, he doesn't feel well. September 11th, I haven't been feeling well since 2 nights ago. Actually, it's more like ever since Tomoe took my picture. What in the world does the rope in the photo mean, I wonder? Editor got his notes 4, looks like delirious nonsense. Alright, that's the rope. We got his notes number 5, chart of numbers for mansion's devices. September 10th, 110. There seems to be a few devices in this mansion that are engraved with old characters. When I asked Mr. Takamine about them, he said they corresponded to numbers. I understand the first few. They're the old characters for the numbers 0 through 3. But I don't get the rest. There are characters that have the same readings as 4 through 9, but mean something different. I guess each one has a special meaning. I'll figure out the rest later. Okay. So something to look back on. Alright. News clipping. Quake breaks holy mirrors. I think we saw that one, yeah. Saw it. This is different. There was a report yesterday that a star novelist, Junsei Takamine, age 42, has been missing since the 8th of this month. Mr. Takamine's assistant, Tomoe Hirasaka, and his editor, Koji Ogata, are also missing. Mr. Takamine last made a phone call to his publishers on September 8th regarding his research trip, and has not been heard from for 14 days. The publishers first assumed that the research was taking longer than expected, but since there were no calls from Mr. Ogata, they decided to file a missing persons report. And then that's the tutorials. And now we're all caught up.